My mission for 2024 is to make a total of 10 millionaires. Learn more about that, plus 3 more trade ideas and some other cool stuff. So let's get started. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that was my interesting intro. Let's go ahead and get started with the training. So let's go to the first trade idea. And while I'm getting ready to go to the first trade idea, I wanted to talk to you guys about my mission, right? My mission is 10 millionaire traders for this year, okay? If you guys, 2024, if you're up for it, thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. And if you want to be on that journey with me, if you want to be one of the 10, then let me know in the comments, as always. But I just really want to make sure that my content is hitting home, and not that I'm just talking and all of that good stuff, but that you guys are actually taking action and benefit from some of the training. And the best way that I know to do that is to create 10 millionaires next year. And hopefully in the year after that, we'll do even more. But let's just start with 2024 with a very modest goal. And I could even start even a little more modest, like maybe 10 traders profitable. But I don't know. I like the big numbers. And so 10 traders at $1 million sounds pretty cool. Okay. Now, I'm going to do Copart here is the first trade. And then I'm going to talk about some other stuff as well. Okay. More trades. Now, the very first thing I want to get to here is that we had the box. You guys know I'm a big box fan. And then it bounced out, okay? It bounced out and came right back. Now, this would have been the perfect trade, 46 to 50, $4. I mean, $3. It's not a huge winner, but, you know, you could have got something out of it. But right now, we're getting a wedge happening, okay? We got a wedge happening. So I would like to see this. We got this is like a flag or a wedge. You see that? We broke out of the box and now we got the flag pattern. So it might come down again. If it does, I'm going to be buying right here. Okay, so I'm going to be watching that. And if it breaks out, I'm going to be buying. Okay, so I'm hoping that we get a little move here and there so I can get a nice good price down here. If it goes into the box, I'm not interested, right? So very simple trading plan on this. Now, I will say just a little bonus on this. I've talked in another video recently about the concept that is going to make you rich, and it's called buying stocks that always go up. Look at this thing. This stock is just really nice, and that's only a 4-hour chart. So let's go back to a weekly. Do you see this? This is what you call a stock that goes up all the time. And what I like about this one is that it's cheap, right? In 2011, it was trading for $2. This is Copart. I know some personal car dudes that absolutely love this company. They tell me it's so cool. They love Copart. I'm not a car dude, so I can't really say, but I'm a stock dude and I love the chart, right? This is the kind of stock that we want to get into, okay? And so you can see, you know what, it might break down here or whatever, but as long as this trend stays alive, I'm going to keep playing this and I'm going to put this on my watch list. So what I recommend you do, put it on your watch list. So that was the first trade. Now we're going to attend to a little bit of official business. Yesterday, in yesterday's wonderful video, I said that I needed 20 comments to reveal my 2024 plan. Well, I just told you my goal, but remember, a goal's not a plan. And really the idea for that whole thing was not just my plan, but really to do it live, right? To do like a 2 or 3 hour training where I just do it live right on YouTube. So I'm still gonna get you guys what you need. So don't worry about that. But I'm not going to do it live. if I don't get the 20 comments. And right now you guys are a little bit short, and that's okay. So if you still want my plan, go back to the next video and leave a comment and say, I want the plan for 2024. I want to see it live. All right. So that's Copart. Let's go now and do a little bit of, let's have a little fun with some crypto. You guys like crypto? We're going to add crypto to the mix. Yesterday we did CAD Yen. We did some cool Swiss, CAD Yen Swiss. We did some cryptocurrency. Now it's time to do crypto. Okay, so let's go to the crypto. And I've got 2 cryptos. But we're having some connection issues. Oh, no. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's see if I can get this one more time. All right, let's go to, okay, there we go. We got Coinbase, right? Good old Coinbase. Now, by the way, you guys know that's one of my best trades. Now, here's one of the charts we're going to look at. We're going to look at Sol. And I was trading this last night, which, you know, whatever, on a Saturday. Look at this big move on a 1 minute chart. This thing was like insane. It went from 114, 117 on a 1 minute chart. It was crazy. So right now we're coming back down, but let's go to a longer time frame here. We're going to go way out. Let's go 6 months. And look at this. Look at this. Okay. And so this, you know, we have our famous little box trades here. We got it right here. Okay. And then when it broke out, wow. And then what happened? It formed another box. So you got box number 1, box number 2, and then boom. I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't. I promise. I didn't know. But let's go back. I'm going to show how to trade it, but I want to show you something here. I want to show you the video that I did where I was trading Sol. So if you guys didn't see this video, let's go back to that. Look at that. 9 days ago. 9 days ago, I shared this video. So go back and watch it if you want or not. But you can see in the video, I said $75 and I was getting in. Okay, so we can see now on this chart, what happened? 75 was the price on the break. Look at that. So I'm still in. Yay. I'm still in. One of the best trades right at the end of the year. Okay, but I'm not done with this thing. I'm not done with it, not by a long shot. I think that it's just powerful, okay? I think it's really, really powerful. So we're going to go back, and here's what we can see. So we notice here that we've got this range. So we're right in it. We're right in this, okay? So now, it might go sideways for a while, might go back down. I don't know what it's going to do. It doesn't matter. I'm holding on to this. But if we break out of this, I think we could get to all-time highs and then beyond, okay? And remember what I talked about with yesterday when I talked about IWM, which is the small cap index. I said that thing could make a move beyond, and the same thing applies to this. And what I mean by that is, let me clear this out, is the all-time highs. I love looking about what happens when a price breaks an all-time high. Okay, so we have this breaking an all-time high right here. Okay, right here's a beautiful little break. And what happened when it did it? A big move, okay? Doesn't always happen, so we don't know. But this one right here, and it actually broke the all-time, this is a fresh currency, but now we haven't had an all-time high in a while, not since November of 21, okay? And you know, the stock market's starting to make new highs. Now I think crypto's going to follow. So if we can get back up here, I think we got room to possibly take this move, which was 80 to 220, which is, what is that, a double? That's like a double from 80 to 160 to even further. So what if we do that again? What if we go to 260, we double? Right? What does that take us up to? 600? Okay, but this was a double and then even a triple. So if we break out of here, we got 260. That's around the 600 mark, and then maybe a triple, maybe the $900 mark. And that sounds insane, but if it did it once, it can do it again. And I will tell you something, that lots of money, you know, Sol is the winner right now. It's winning the crypto game. And look at this. It's winning. It's winning. If we go to Coin Market Cap, which is a great kind of place to see things, we go to Coin Market Cap, and you can just kind of look here. Sol just passed. Sol just passed BNB in market cap. And when they did, they passed them 2 days ago. When they passed, they really passed. Okay. And if we look in the last 7 days, you can see Sol's 54%. It's just crushing these guys. And these aren't small. So what I think is happening is money is flowing out of a lot of these cryptos into Sol. And I don't blame them, because their network's really cool. I might do some more stuff about their network because I've been using it a lot. You can get great interest. So I've been putting money out of my network, out of my other stuff, into Sol. And I think other people are doing the same thing. And so right now, as far as I'm concerned, at this point in time, Sol is winning in the crypto world. And I think more money's pouring into it. And so that's one of the big trades. And that's, I just went back to my other video too, to kind of show you that it really does pay to watch these videos, right? If you didn't know that, it pays to watch these videos. Okay. So, while we're on, so we did Copart. Now we did Sol. Let's do another crypto just for fun. And, you know, I always got a lot of trades, and I have a lot of other stuff I want to do. I'm going to be sharing strategies. I've got so much content exploding out of me that's why I've been doing so many videos recently, is because I got a ton of stuff to talk about, right? And it's profitable stuff. This isn't like stuff that's not going to make people money. Okay, SHIB. And I've mentioned SHIB before. I know a lot of people are not huge fans of it. I personally do like it. I don't like some of the stuff. I don't like them as much as I like Sol, but full disclosure, I have some of this. And what I like about it right now is that we're up pretty nicely since October. And, you know, since October, it's nothing compared to what has happened with Sol. But this break is here, right? We have the box. Look, we broke out of the trend line and we broke out of the box. And so one of the ways I like to measure this is a couple different things that I like to look at. I like to look at the size of the box. So we can see we have the size, and then let's just try to duplicate the next size. And so I think we could hit up to this area. Okay. I think we could do that. And if the trend keeps going, you know, I drew this little trend line. It's a future trend. You see it comes off the top of these guys. If we hit the top of this box, go sideways again, and then come back up, break that upward trend line, I think we're back up to all-time highs. And the same thing that I said about Sol is, you know, we see when it made the all-time high down here, how big it moved, right? So we can kind of measure this move, right? So we'll measure that and just kind of look at it on the chart, and then shrink this down to tiny micro size here, if I can even get that small. And we're going to delete everything here in just a second, but all right, let's try this. See if this will work. So we're going to draw this out, and look, when it broke the all-time high here, we got this, right? So now I'm just going to stack, and I'm eyeballing it. I don't color inside the lines. Remember that about me. Okay. All right. So we have this. This is roughly by eyeball, it's the same size. And so by eyeball and straight line, we're looking at, you know, all the way up there as a potential, right? And the last time it did it, remember, the last time it did it, it didn't take a while, because this is a weekly chart. So we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, right? So if it breaks up, it could do the same thing again. Does that mean it will do the same thing again? No, it does not. But, you know, one of the things that I've really learned from studying Bitcoin is Bitcoin has made the same pattern. This is a newer crypto, SHIB USD. Bitcoin has made the same pattern over and over and over again, multiple times, right? Bitcoin's made that pattern 5 years in a row, 6 years. Bitcoin's, when did it start? 2009. And so it's getting older, it's maturing, but it still makes that same pattern. And if you're interested, let me know about a Bitcoin analysis as well. But we just did Sol, we did SHIB, and I did Copart, the stock Copart. And I've got a lot more analysis that I want to do, but I'm going to also be letting you guys follow along with my trades. And I did not take a trade on Copart, but I will if it does what I said, remember in the beginning of the video. All right. Well, hopefully that's helpful for you all. And tonight is Christmas Eve, so enjoy the time with your family and think about what I said about trying to use this channel to create 10 millionaires next year. See if you want to, in order to make something happen, you got to make a commitment and you got to commit to taking action. And so if that's something you're interested, be bold and mention it in the comments. All right. Again, have a great Christmas. Relax, enjoy it. Life is good. And just have a great time. All right. We'll see you soon.